Hey, how's everybody doing today? Today, we're going to talk about something fun, and it would be the first Tactical Tactics 3-Day Plus backpack. Now, this pack I got in 2017, and I think at the time I did a video, like a little preview of it, taking it out of the box, talking about some details. So this would be the first real review. And so, I'm not going to give all the details here. Suffice to say, we will go over some basics. For those who are not familiar with this, First Tactical, like mentioned before, is a spin-off of 511 Tactical. Their CEO left 511 and formed their own company about 5 years ago. And this is part of their Tactics 2-Day, or their Tactics line. The significance of the line is that you have an adjustable harness here, and you get some additional doohickey like pouches and stuff like that compared to some of their basic stuff. Overall, it's a pretty good pack. And let's get the glasses back on, son. So check this out. Hey, I've had this for 3 years. And I'm going to say overall it's been a great experience. And for someone who's looking for, like, say, a suitcase, if you will, like a small suitcase slash large travel bag slash if you need a big EDC bag, this is it for you. But there are some caveats, and we're going to talk about those caveats. Okay, first, proudly made in Vietnam. Cordura material. I'm getting it confused with Cordura. It's not Cordura, it's Cordura. Cordura is the Korean, for lack of a better word, knockoff or version of Cordura nylon. Interesting, not living in Korea, one of the pros is all of this stuff. People that make these buckles, these Jinwoo buckles and stuff, the factories and stuff are no more than a couple hours from here. Pretty convenient in that point. Anyway, Cordura nylon, which the body, as you can tell, is held up very well. Now, I don't abuse this. I don't take this through like some of those tests you'll see in some videos where people are dragging it through the mud or gravel for half a mile to see how far they can destroy it. And like in one video, then throw lighter fluid on it and light it up. I don't do anything like that. I do real world use. And in the real world, it's held up fine. And in the real world, I've used it for a suitcase for international travel. Took a weekend trip to Hong Kong a couple years ago with it. Worked fantastic. Held my gear, or I shouldn't say gear, my clothes I needed for a few days, along with enough room to put some little gifts and stuff in. Fantastic. So anyway, and it makes a great gym bag. I've used it for the reserves training. Like when I need to go somewhere and I need to put uniforms, boots and stuff in here. Fantastic. Shopping bag if you gotta go shopping. And it just works great. And what I like about this bag, and we'll get into details in a moment, but let me tell you what I like. It's just a practical design. That's one of the pros of this. You know, it's practical, and like you've got a lot of backpacks that, like, say, Eberlestock. Eberlestock makes a lot of great stuff, but their designs are not practical for daily use. It's like a specific mission, like the Halftrack backpack, which I'll link that here, and you can see that for yourself. That is good for certain roles. This is going to suit you for more of your practical day-to-day items. All right, so check this out. We're going to talk about some exterior features. We'll talk about the pros, and then we'll get into the caveats, the negatives. Okay, this is roughly 62 liters. And like I said, it's got Cordura nylon. You've got their, what do we call this, laser cut moly? I think they call it Lynx system, but oh no, it's still laser cut. It works fine. I've never had to use this because these pouches, this bag is big enough to hold all my stuff. But if I want, you know, if you want it, you've got plenty of connection points. Here, here, over here, lots of connection points. Not a problem. It is adjustable. So if you see here, you might see right here, see how the harness goes in here? See this? You can adjust this up and down. It is not, I will tell you though, as you can see here, you have to reach in here and get like a loop and adjust it. It's a pain in the butt. It's not the best. And that is something I think they should improve upon. But that's a minor thing. Because once you get it set to what you want, you're good to go. Okay, more good exterior features. You've got like fleece sunglass pocket here. You've got large pocket up here to put your stuff in. Now, this is supposed to be your CCW. In fact, you got a Velcro here to put your holster. But let's be real. How many people are actually going to use that? Not me. But what is really great, when you have documents, and especially like traveling, like again, talking about, you know, like overseas travel, put your passport here. Put some readily needed stuff here. Zip it up. It's inconspicuous, out of the way, and when you need it, You can just conveniently reach in and get it. That's what I like to do with it. You've got some bubble. Oh yeah, speaking of which, see these compression straps? You can move these or take them off. They disconnect. Let's see if I... Same for this end. You can get rid of them if you don't. Personally, I do like to keep these on because this is a large bag and you do want to have some to be able to compress it. But it has one good feature about this I like a lot. Yeah, we'll get back to that in a moment. All right, so another good feature is a very well organized administrative pouch. Sorry, not pouch. You've got this nice lanyard here to put your keys on and stuff, and if you want, take it off, right? You've got room here for a toiletry bag. This is actually my camera bag, but since I do use this for travel, I have a toiletry bag about this size. Fits in here just fine. You've got lots of these little this. Really great. Now back here, you have a place where you're supposed to like write your name and stuff on this part right here. Personally, I do wish, let me turn this around so you can see it better, that this was actually another pocket space. I think that would be a better use, but considering what I'll show you in a moment, it's a minor quibble. Okay. Oh, and you got a back place here. Really good, yeah, pretty good. Very handy, very practical. And it is a hot August day. Oh, it's so hot out here, I'm already sweating. Ugh. All right, so next, we have these exterior pockets. Now these exterior pockets, remember this is tactical. So you're supposed to be putting like your M4 magazines or something here and you could like reach inside and load your weapon, you know, live that fantasy. But if you're not living that fantasy, that's not your life. Let's talk about what you could really do with it. Like I said, this is a travel bag for me. So I like to, it's not cool, but I like to put like my shampoo in here. I'll put deodorant in here. I'll put sandals. It works fine. And I'll also keep, because I use this also for work and stuff sometimes, I'll keep like multi-tools in these pockets. Stuff I'm going to readily available or need, I just put them in here. Again, works great. I really love it. Another fantastic feature is these exterior pockets are long pockets. See, now when I first got this, I was a little concerned because look how big is this? My arm goes down here. Now, most people, you're gonna think, what am I gonna do with that? I mean, like a water bottle only goes like a year, right? It's just really huge, but you know, it still comes in handy. I use it for my water bottles and stuff. And what it sold me on it and put me at ease was like, see the side pocket here? You can put like, you want cords or something, works just fine. So that took my ease off that. But there is a weakness here. You'll see right here how it's ripped? That's the caveat. Okay, so check this out. You've got the stitching here, but the stitching, if you can see it, let's see if I can get this closer. It's only like one layer of stitching. You don't have like double stitching or anything. So for some unknown reason, this thing just ripped open last year. It just ripped open here. You can see my hand here going through it. And so I had to reach out to First Tactical to get it fixed. Now, this is the old bag. It took a long time. In fact, they kind of forgot my they were supposed to actually send me a replacement, and I guess they forgot it because it never came, so I had to re-engage them. But they sent me a replacement for free, and it's good to go. So this is the old one. I'm just using for this review purpose. But yeah, I'll show you. This is a weakness here. This tear in the bag at the stitching here, I think is something they should fix. They need to make this double stitching or get a stronger, you know, do something here to improve this. But that's only a minor, I mean, get past that, it's fine. Right here though, you got double stitching. All right, that's good. Good stitching here. The zippers are YKK. They're not the smoothest. If you can see, I'm having to use both hands. But it doesn't bother me that much because I don't use this every day. This is like a gym bag, the travel bag, whatever, right? Now, to give you an idea of how much this can hold, I have this, remember this is 62 or 62.2 liters that it used to advertise on their website. I've got this direct action clone bag in here. You can see it holds that just fine. You can put boots in here. And this bag. just fine. If you're in the military, or say law enforcement, you can put a plate carrier in here and your helmet easily, just fine. The IOTV will fit in here. It's a pretty good deal. And you can see interior pockets here, interior pockets here. You've got just pouches here. Now, if you look here, I got 5 pouches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now this isn't. Now you normally get 3. You get these 2, or maybe those 2, and the one in the middle. But I'm demonstrating the point here. Let me zip this up to demonstrate my point. Okay, so one thing is though, and this is not a deal breaker by any means, but it's something I think it should be improved upon, is when you get the pouches when you buy it are going to come here. But there's a problem with this. And the problem is you have these pouches with one connection point here. So not only are these pouches eventually going to wear out like they've done in my other Tactics Day Plus backpack I have, you also got the thing, see how this thing just flops here? You're going to find from time to time like, hey, I want to just reach in here and get something. Flop. See how it kind of just flops down like that? Or sometimes it flops down like that. And that can get kind of annoying. So my solution was relocate these patches here to here. That works great. This, also a great pouch. Separates from here. Again, it's only one point of contact, but what's cool about it, I really don't, I can keep, since I use this for travel, I can keep miscellaneous stuff in here. Connected here, it's good to go. And oh yeah, by the way, one feature about this, I didn't realize it at the time, but I watched one of their videos lately and they talked about it. See how you got these loops here? This is also so you can connect additional stuff if you want. I personally kind of think I'd like to see this just reinforced. It's already got enough connection points. Because my concern is this stitching will eventually give out, through enough yanking and using. But the intention was to allow you to put additional molly pouches or something here if you like. See this fleece liner back here? Take your pouch, reconnect it. Pretty good, right? Let's zip this back up. Down here, I should mention, you got a rain cover compartment. Doesn't come with one, but it comes with one right here. And this thing is designed to hold a rifle. You wouldn't know it, but when you open up this luscious space here, which is big enough to hold your 17-inch laptop computer, and with your cable accessories and stuff can easily go here. I know this from experience, along with all additional files and folders you might want to throw in with it. This is designed to open up here and at the bottom so that you can put one of the rifle sleeves through there. So that way you can have your rifle going through here along with this pack, if you so desire. Not a bad feature. I don't use it for that. I use it for my laptop and folders and stuff, but it works great. And again, when you're going on a trip, instead of taking multiple, like a suitcase and a backpack, put your clothes in here, put like your laptop computer here, which is easy to get for TSA when you want to run it through the scanners. Toiletries here, one bag does everything for you. I think it's great for that. Now let's talk about the bad. We touched on one bad feature. Oh yeah, by the way, you got this here where you can put your name tape or something, and before I get to the bad, let's not forget, First Tactical has that cute little frame that pops out, which I always have a hard time getting out, so I don't show it much in the videos. But the frame, which you can see on their videos and stuff, is designed to be used as a shovel, a brace, it's a tactical feature. Which if you use it, it's really great. But if you don't need it, I'm just going to show the top out. It's a pain in the butt to get out. But you can see like right here and right there, that's so that you can take these the compression straps, loop it through there, and buckle it down literally around your leg or something if you need it. Sorry, that's just a pain to get out, and I don't want to deal with it. Don't worry, I'll link some information so you can find it if you're interested. All right, let's put that back. Of course, you got the mesh here and the mesh here. All right, so let's talk about pros and cons. Okay, so the pros I've just hit on a lot. There's a lot of pros. Cons. or just keep in mind, this bag at its retail price is about $250, maybe $259 now. What you see is what you get. Now, if you look at Eberlestock for the same price, you would get the Halftrack and maybe the operator pack or something like that. Phantom maybe, whatever. Those packs have really robust lumbar support, easy to use adjustable system, and a waist belt, which this does not include. 511 Tactical has recently come out with the Rush 100, which is a 60 liter, which has easy to access. I just ordered one, so I can't tell you. I only know what I've seen on the website and all. Easy to use adjustable system, and a very thick, padded, easy to use, removable waist belt. That's something I think First Tactical should really look at is, sure, make this simpler. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Make this a better adjustable system. Work on that. But for $250, $260, whatever, I really think you should get a waist belt with that. You know, this came out in roughly 2015. The market's always changing. Companies are upping their game. They're improving their products. And I think that would just add better value, especially since it's made in Vietnam. It doesn't take that much to make one of those and add it here. Having said that though, here's what I would recommend. I would recommend, if you're looking for something to be used as a practical bag, I say practical because, like I said, you could actually use this every day if you had to. Not necessarily a hiking bag, although you can adjust this up and down. You can play with the frame sheet a little bit. It's got aluminum stays, and you can make some minor adjustments, but it doesn't have the best lumbar support. And of course, it doesn't have a belt to help support that weight on your hip. But if you're looking for fairly practical, this is the way to go. What I'd recommend though, get it on sale. Sign up for their newsletter. They will send you a discount code, or at least they used to when I first signed up with them, or when the company first came out. I heard about them, I signed up on their mailing list, and they were sending coupons left and right. In fact, they've just sent me, they're having the flashbang, what do they call it, the flashbang sale? They're sending out flash sales and stuff. They had this for 50% off. I would have bought it had I not already had a replacement sent in. It was like $125. It's pretty awesome, right? So imagine a $250 backpack for $125. It's worth it. And that's what I recommend. Get it on sale. Then go ahead. While it's on sale, they have their big sales. Use that discount savings to go ahead and get yourself a waist belt, or find one in your house. If you happen to have a bunch of extra gear like I do, you can just take one of those and solve yourself. But if you don't, use that money to go ahead and get yourself a belt, so that for roughly $150, $160, you will have a complete set. And I think most people, if you look at it, even if you're not a tactical person, you just want something fairly well made, practical, useful, multi-purpose, this is going to make a lot of people happy. So I think I'm going to leave it here. I will link anything I forget to mention here. I'll link all the links below so you can find the product description. I will link us either here in the cards or something, other videos I've done on this, so you can check it out for yourself. And I would love to hear your feedback on this. So as I sit here and fiddle with this, trying to get it back on because it's kind of driving me nuts not having it connected, I hope you all have a great day. And please like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments below. Have a great day. Bye.